Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely, and I'm really excited about this video because I've been talking for weeks now about something called the Stokely Universe. And I've been dying to tell you what this is all about, but I have 3 items right here just off camera I'm about to show you that I was waiting to get in before I told you about the Stokely Universe. So the short of it, the part you already know, is that I have items available under this umbrella. If you go to scottstokely.net, you can find these full color Zone sporting goods jerseys available. And you can now find these 3 things as well. Full color Discraft ESP buzzes that are all part of the Stokely Universe collection. All right, so that's kind of what the Stokely Universe is, but not really. There's way more to this story than that. So basically, a while back, I was contacted by a disc golfer, a new disc golfer named Creative Rob out of Austin, Texas. And he's a new disc golfer, but like everybody that finds the sport, he's an avid disc golfer, loves the game. And it turns out his son had read my book. And his son gave the book to him. And then he read the book. And then they listened to the audio book. And he became very familiar with my story. And he reached out to me to hopefully work on a project with me. And we went to his website. And it's honestly the coolest art I have ever seen in my entire life. I absolutely love this man's work. He's my favorite artist. It's Adriana's favorite artist. We were just completely blown away by what he was doing. And yeah, like, of course, like, we want to work with you. Like, you want to work with me is crazy. So definitely we're going to do something, but we weren't sure what. And then I came up with the idea of the Stokely Universe. He read my book, but he also follows my current story. He knows me. Like, he knows that years back I had problems with substance abuse. He also knows that months back, I hit a big shot at Eagles Crossing to win a bunch of money. Like, he knows my story. And so I said to him, can you interpret my life in your art? And by the way, he doesn't do his work on, well, this specific work is not done in Photoshop. This is done with paint and canvas and brush. He paints these designs. And he's like, yeah, he would love to do something like that. And then I said, well, what if we produce a whole series of shirts, discs, towels, minis, all full color, and every month we'll release a new design, and we'll make them part of the Stokely Universe. And I mean, yeah, I stole that from Marvel and DC. I mean, that's the marketing part of my brain. And I was thinking, how can I tie all these things, under one umbrella? But it's also real because, we go through life and we're all watching our own movie. Like, we all exist in our own bubble of a universe. And he understands my universe and is interpreting my universe. I'll just give you one example. When you look at some of these characters, you might notice that some of them might have a Band-Aid on them. And some of the other characters, they got their knees, their knees wrapped up. And I asked him about that. And he says, the reason for that is because I used to have a problem with substance abuse. And that means I'm damaged. It's substance abuse. I mean, you can come back almost 100%, but you never get 100% back when you've done that. You've damaged relationships. You certainly lost time that you'll never get back. You can't get 100% back. You come back into your universe damaged, and the characters represent that. But that's the idea. Like, I didn't tell him what to paint. Like, I have this pet peeve against the business people telling the artists like how to create art. I mean, I don't tell him what to do. This is all his original art, his ideas, but he is creating my life in a series of designs that are part of my universe, and that we're going to sell in these full color discs and shirts, and hopefully, he's trying to make it as just an artist. He threw off the shackles. By the way, Warms my heart every time I hear someone do that. But he threw off the 9 to 5 shackles to pursue a career as a full-time artist. And he's trying to make a go of it. And now a big part of it is working with me on this art. And so that's what this is all about. Again, scottstokely.net is where you can buy any of his work. There's also a Facebook group, the Scott Stokely Collectors Group, which I created. Initially, I was thinking it would be a great place to start promoting all these discs and products within this series. But I've been very touched by the fact that a ton of people have joined and posted my past work, hot stamps and collector's discs that I put out in the past that they have up on their walls. And it makes me feel really good that people still have my stuff. But so the collectors group has become more than just the Stokely Universe group. But it will also be a center. It's on Facebook where I'll be releasing items. And, if you're part of the group, you're certainly going to be the first to know about everything that I'm doing within this. So that's what the Stokely Universe is. It's really exciting. Again, the discs, the shirts are available at scottstokely.net. A final thing, I do not know if we're going to be producing more of these discs. There's a pro and a con to capping the number of collector's items. I mean, they're worth more if you cap the number, but then I'm limited to how many I can sell, and I haven't decided yet. So I am not going to mislead you and say, buy them now, because when they're gone forever. There may be more, but there may not. We have not made that decision yet. What I can tell you is if you go there now and purchase the discs, they're available now. We have plenty in stock immediately. All right, so scottstokely.net and the Scott Stokely Collectors Group on Facebook, and I hope you all get on board. Creative Rob, thank you. You're the best. Love you, dude. I can't wait to see where this goes. Thanks.